Hello and welcome back to Simple-ESL, the simple way to learn English. And today we're going to learn how to greet someone in English and how to show interest so the conversation doesn't stop. This is useful for making friends and having natural chats. So let's have our own conversation and discuss how to greet people and show interest. This lesson, by the end, you should know how to use natural greetings in casual English. You should be able to show interest when speaking to someone, and you should be able to ask follow-up questions to continue the conversation and keep it flowing. Really useful for interviews, talking to teachers, getting ready for those university interviews and things like this. This is a B1 level, so hopefully you'll be at this level, and if you find this quite easy, why not check our B2 playlist? And if you'd like some more help, all my links. So you can get money off tutoring, access to worksheets and our lessons if you tap the link in the description or the bio to explore everything we have, or use the QR code just to my side here. You'll be able to go to all my links and get that money off tutoring and our worksheets. Why is it important to learn this? It helps you to connect with others. It makes conversations feel friendly and is useful in daily life, work, school, while traveling. So, for example, hey, how have you been? Not bad, thanks. What about you? By asking the question back, we continue the conversation going. But let's give you some examples and some useful phrases to start and continue your own conversations. We'll start with some useful phrases. Common greetings. We have hi, hey, or hello. All used in different situations. Hi or hey, quite casual. We would use these with friends in a casual setting. Hello, a little bit more formal. So you could use hello at work or with school and teachers. So my example, hi Sarah, how are you today? Hey, I'm good, thanks. How about you? Another common greeting. How's it going? How's it going? This is a way of saying how is the person feeling, what is going on. So we say, how's it going? So this is quite colloquial, quite a casual phrase, and one I use a lot. How's it going? It's very nice to find out if the person's happy, if they're sad, if they're busy, what's going on with them. So, hey Tom, how's it going? Hi Anna, it's going well, thanks. How about you? Have you noticed we always end with another question? This is how we're going to continue the conversation, but we'll learn that in our next section. Let's get on to some more useful phrases. Long time no see. So, long time no see. Where would we use this? What does it mean? Long time no see means it's been a long time, it's been a while since we have seen that person. So, it's saying, I haven't seen you in a while. It means we can catch up on things. Hey James, long time no see. Hi Emma. Yeah, it's been ages. It's been a long time. How have you been? What's changed since the last time we spoke? A great way to continue the conversation. Nice to see you. When would we say this? We could use this in an introduction. We could use this in an interview. It's nice to see the panel. It's nice to meet the interviewer. This is a great way of expressing enjoyment or pleasure that you're happy to meet the person. Hi, Maria. Nice to see you. Hello, Alex. Nice to see you too. This is a great response using nice to see you. How's everything going? Now, if we're going to use these useful phrases and we're going to have conversations, we want to show interest in what the person is saying. These are some expressions of interest that can respond to these initial statements, these beginnings of conversations. So, for example, we have really. Now, would I say it like that? No, there's a question. Really? We'd go up at the end. So for example, I started a new job last week. Really? Congratulations. The shock, the excitement, you can show interest in what the person has said. Oh, that sounds great. Someone can tell you something or have a plan. You can respond to this by saying, that sounds great. What they're saying sounds good. We're going on holiday to Italy this summer. Oh, that sounds great. I'd love to visit Italy. Can you think of any other places you'd like to visit? And that sounds great. You can respond to those. That's interesting. Someone tells you a fact or a useful piece of information, you can respond with, that's interesting. It shows you're engaging with what they have told you. You are interested in what they are saying. My cousin is learning Japanese. That's interesting. How's it going for them? No way! No way! This is much more colloquial. You can use it with friends. It's casual. It's quite a cool way of responding. So maybe you don't quite believe or you want to show shock at what you've been told. I met a famous actor yesterday. No way! Who was it? There's excitement. You want to know more. Wow! Tell me more. Someone has told you something, but you want more information. You want to hear more of what they're going to say. I went skydiving at the weekend. Wow! Tell me more. What was it like? Or what was that like? We can use this to ask for more information again. This is a calmer way, maybe a more professional way of asking for some information. I lived in Canada for a year. What was that like? So these are ways that we can show interest and keep the conversation moving. We can make sure that we're going to get more information by showing interest in what the person has told us. Sometimes these can be questions, sometimes these can be exclamations. Now, how do we know the difference between a question and an exclamation? We can see, if I get my pointer out, really? What was that like? The inflection goes up because we're asking a question for information. That sounds great. That's interesting. No way. Wow. Tell me more. These are exclamations, and we can see that by the exclamation marks highlighted there. These show excitement. Exclamations usually mean there's some sort of emphasis on the sentence. It's louder. So you can tell when I'm saying it, wow, that sounds great. You can hear in my voice the exclamation. Now, what do we have here? We have follow-up questions. These, once again, are great ways to continue the conversation. So here's some examples. How was your weekend? What have you been up to? Did you do anything fun? These are, once again, are great ways of adding to the conversation, following on. We ask questions to keep the conversation going. So think of questions you can use, and we'll go through some in the lesson and in the homework worksheet. I would like us to do a match and respond exercise here. So I want us to match the best greeting with the best response. Hi, how have you been? Pretty good. And you? This is the best response we can have here. We want to know how the person has been. They have described that they are good. This is the best response. Long time no see. I know. It's been ages. We're talking about time. It's been a long time since we've seen that person. Long time no see. I know. It's been ages. How was your weekend? The only response that works here, D. Great. I went hiking with friends. How was your weekend? What did you do? What did you get up to? It was good. I did this. And what have you been up to? Not much. I've not been doing much, just relaxing at home. Well done if you've got these responses. These are the best responses to these greetings. Now, which of these responses do you think ends in a question and builds up for a conversation? The only one that ends with a question is B, pretty good. And you, which allows for the person to respond to the same question. How have you been? We have a word bank here. I would like us to complete the dialogue with the best option. So we're starting our conversation. How's it going? So we need a greeting. The best greeting? Hi, how's it going? So we need to describe how we're feeling. What would be the best option? Pretty good. Pretty good. Now we know the next one ends in a question. So what question are we going to ask? The only question we have an option with. What about you? Not bad. Did you do anything interesting this weekend? So we need to respond with, what did we do? Did we do anything? Not really. I stayed home and watched Netflix. And that leaves our exclamation. The only exclamation left? Oh, wow. That's cool. I love chill weekends. When I say a chill weekend, do you know what that means? That's a relaxed weekend. If something is chill, it's calm, it's cool. Add the interest. So I would like you to add a follow-up phrase to show interest. So the example I have here, I went to the beach. To show interest, what am I going to say? I could ask a question. I could use an exclamation. Oh, nice. What was it like? Think back to the questions and exclamations in this lesson. Show interest in the statement. I watched a movie. Oh, nice. What was it about? This is something for you to try at home. And I would like you to write your own conversation. Write a short dialogue using at least 3 greetings or phrases that show interest. So my example, hi, how was your weekend? It was fun. I went to the zoo with my nephew. Oh, nice. What animals did you see? Mostly lions and monkeys. Sounds great. What are our key takeaways from today's lesson? So today we learned how to greet someone informally and a couple of slightly more formal greetings. We use phrases to show interest and to continue conversations. We also learn how to sound natural and friendly in casual English. If you would like more practice with this, do use the QR code or the links in the description to go to all my links /Simple-ESL21. You'll be able to access our worksheets, money off tutoring, and lots of other useful things. So why not check our Patreon page out for our homework worksheet. But if you'd like a little homework challenge, I challenge you to write a conversation 5 to 6 lines long where you greet someone and show interest in what they say. Use at least 3 of today's phrases in that conversation. So while you're practicing that, I'm going to get our next lesson prepared and I will see you next time. Have a wonderful day.